Hey everyone, Diego Mancini here. Today is a very special video for me because it's the first video as a Labella endorser. I'm very happy to be a part of the Labella family. I've always used Labella ever since I got to know the product around 2010. I started using Labella and I never stopped. I always recommend Labella to my students. And this year, thankfully, thanks to Fillipe, Glauss, and Lelu from istrings.com.br, I managed to get into the Labella family. And so I'm very pleased by that. It's one of my dreams come true. And I also got this Olinto bass. It's one of the basses that Labella built. And it's handmade, hand-built by Masino. He's the luthier from New York City Guitars. And it's all handmade. The pickups are hand wound, everything, the body's, hand carved, the neck, everything is handmade, and it's a fantastic instrument. And it kind of emulates, the early P bass, the Fender P basses, circa 61, 62 more or less. I'm using Labella flats, 0.43, the deep talking bass strings from Labella. You can check them out. And these are kind of a darker tone kind of strings, but you can still, get a lot of high end out of these strings, even though they are flats. So I'm gonna play a few examples for you, so you can check out with I only have two knobs. I have a volume knob, which is gonna be all the way up, and I have a tone knob that I'm gonna record the examples at around 100%, so fully open, then around 70%, and 50%, then all the way closed, just so you can see the different sonic ranges that this instrument can give you. It's a really nice instrument. It's really well made. There's the problem, which is a problem that we have in the older P basses as well, which is the access to the truss rod is a little difficult. You kind of have to disassemble the bass to get it. And since I live in Brazil and there's this whole problem with humidity and we have climate changes that happen really fast, I kind of need a quicker access to my truss rod. So I just open a little bit here so I can have make some quick adjustments on the fly. But that's not something that hinders this instrument. It's a really cool instrument. I recommend that you try them out for yourselves. If you live in the New York area, you can go to New York City Guitars and you can try them out. It's a fantastic instrument, or you can look online. You can go to labella.com and you can see where you can find the Olinto basses. They have a wide variety of these instruments there. And I highly recommend it. Has a very vintage type of sound, very classic sound that you can kind of get on the Jamerson type of vibes, and it's a really cool instrument, and I highly recommend that you check them out.